my skin, faded by the years within. Lipstick red has lost its flame, only silence knows my name. Oh, cathedral lost in time, covered in forgotten signs. I'm still standing where we swore, waiting by that broken door. Would you even know it's me in this ghost of memory? No heaven, no hell inside, just a space between the lines where I keep what you erased, your name inside my veins. I'm the bright in the dark, 100 years I'm still right here, waiting for someone who disappeared. I won't fade away. A promise never dies, even when the world moves on. My heart is where you left it, with your name. I'm still here in the dress you never saw. I wore the white you used to love, a ghost of gold around my hands. The candles burned, the flowers died, while silence filled these hollow lands. I heard the doors, I held my breath. I thought your shadow crossed the rain, but only thunder answered me inside the church where you never came. And every vow we carved in light turned into smoke before my eyes. I kept your name beneath my veil, like something holy left My trembling hands still held the rose. Its thorns were drinking all my pain. I gave my youth, my faith, my soul to the church where you never came. And every dream we wrapped in white was buried under midnight rain. I kissed the cross, I closed my eyes and begged the sky to speak again. I'm still standing in the dark where your promise lost its flame, with a heart dressed like a bride in the church where you never came. All the bells were crying out, but they never spoke your name. Now I live with shattered vows in the church where you never came. If love was true, then why am I a widow of a wedding night? Why does this dress still shine like hope when all I touch is cold goodbye? I waited past the final prayer, past every tear, past every stain, and even death could not pull me away from the church where you never came. I'm still standing in the dark with your silence in my veins, like a bride forgot by time in the church where you never came. All the bells were crying out like they knew we'd end this way. Now my soul is locked forever in the church where you never came. I still hear your footsteps in the church where you never came. I still sleep on your side of the bed, like your shadow never really left. Your name still burns inside these walls, in every silence, in every breath. The night you left, the air turned cold, but I still wore your ring like hope. Now every dream comes back the same. I reach for you and hold the smoke. They say the dead are gone with time, but time has never set me free. You live inside the ache I hide, like broken vows beneath my skin. I'm married to your ghost tonight, dancing with the wounds you left behind. Still wearing white inside my soul, still losing you 1,000 times. I gave my heart to what remains, a love too dark to bury whole. And now I live between goodbye and being married to your ghost. Your picture fades, but not your voice. It moves like dust across this room. I hear you in the midnight rain. I feel you in the candle gloom. I should have burned the dress by now. I should have let the flowers die, but I still keep them near my chest, like they could bring you back to life. They tell me heaven took you far, but heaven never took touch. You haunt the corners of my heart, and I still need you far too much. I'm married to your ghost tonight, dancing with the wounds you left behind. Still wearing white inside my soul, still losing you 1,000 times. I gave my heart to what remains, a love too dark to bury whole. And now I live between goodbye and being married to your ghost. Love can die, then why does it breathe? In every prayer, in every dream. Why do I still turn when I hear your name? Like you are somewhere next to me. I kissed the dark, I held the night. I begged your memory not to go. If I can't have your living hands, then let me die inside your echo. I'm married to your ghost tonight, crying where the light and silence collide. Still dressed in pain, still bound to you, still waiting on the other side. I gave my heart to what remains, a love no grave could ever close. And now forever means this curse, forever married to your ghost. You're gone from the world, but not from my soul. I'm still married, married to your ghost. The candles burn down one by one, like every promise we once made. Your shadow trembled in the light, then slowly faded into gray. The clock was counting through the dark, each second cut me like a knife. I held your name against my chest, like something I could keep alive. We stood beneath the holy night, with trembling hands and quiet eyes. But somewhere in the midnight rain, our forever learned to die. Our vows died at midnight, with the last light in your eyes. All the words we swore forever turned to ashes in the sky. I was dressed in all your memories, you were fading with the night, and my heart still hears the moment our vows died at midnight. The flowers wilted by the cross, their petals falling at my feet. The air was cold, the church was still, but your goodbye was incomplete. I heard the thunder shake the glass, like heaven breaking from above. And in that storm I finally knew, not every prayer can shelter love. We built a dream in whispered gold, we thought that time would keep it bright. But somewhere between hope and grief, it vanished in the dead of night. Our vows died at midnight, say the candles die the night the flowers turned to dust and gray. The doors were closed, the bells were still, but I was never led away. The silence wrapped around my skin like lace that time could never tear. I stayed where all the vows went cold and left my shadow kneeling there. The aisle still knows my broken steps, the altar knows my hidden tears. This church became my only home, my prison built from missing years. I'm the bride who never left, still wearing white inside the dark, still breathing in the midnight dust, still holding shards around my heart. No one came to take my hand, no morning came to end the night, so I remain where love went dead, the bride who never left behind. The stained glass throws a ghostly blue across the hollow of my face. I hear the echo of your name in every empty sacred space. The roses dry between my hands, their petals fell like silent rain, and every night I stand the same, as if your footsteps might remain. The bells no longer call the living, they only toll for what we lost, and I became a whispered story buried underneath the cross. I'm the bride who never left, still wearing white inside the dark, still breathing in the midnight dust, still holding shards around my heart. No one came to take my hand, no morning came to end the night, so I remain where love went dead, the bride who never left behind. If I walk away, who will remember the vows that vanished in the rain? If I let this ruined dream go, will anything of us remain? So let the candles burn to nothing, let heaven close its eyes above. I'd rather haunt this frozen silence than live without the shape of love. I'm the bride who never left, still dressed in all your last goodbyes, still standing where the night collapsed with tears that never fully dried. No one came to take my hand, no dawn was waiting after pain, so I became the lonely echo, the bride who never left again. I'm still here where you left forever. The bells began to cry that night through broken glass and candle smoke. A wedding song for no one there, a sacred vow already broke. dressed in dying white. The roses bent like they had known that love was buried long before. I stood there wearing death alone. The shadows moved like whispered prayers. The silence knelt beside my chest, and every echo through these walls said love had never come to rest. Wedding bells for the day ring above my shattered head. Every promise turned to stone, every word a grave of its own. Wedding bells for the day, for the tears I could not shed. I came dressed to be your bride, but left as sorrow dressed in white. The moonlight crawled across the floor like pale hands reaching through the rain. Your memory stood at the altar, but never spoke my name again. The choir died inside the dark. The organ breathed its final sigh, and all the saints looked down in stone as if they watched our forever die. I held the lace against my skin like something pure could stop the end, but all the holy light we knew collapsed before the night could bend. Wedding bells for the day ring above my shattered head. Every promise turned to stone, every word a grave of its own. Wedding bells for the day, for the tears I could not shed. I came dressed to be your bride, but left as sorrow dressed in If love was meant to live past time, why did it die before dawn came? Why do these bells still call my heart when no one answers with your name? So let them ring through ruined glass. Let heaven hear what we became. A wedding turned to funeral fire, a love too late to save. Wedding bells for the dead, still ringing through the dark instead. Every vow became a scar, every dream a fallen star. Wedding bells for the dead, perfume turned to dust and rain. I stood beneath the dying light and whispered through the weight of pain. Every vow became a stone, every dream sank in my chest, and now I lie beneath the night, buried in my wedding dress, buried in my wedding dress, with your silence on my lips, all the love I could not save, falling from my fingertips. I was meant to walk to you, now I drown in emptiness, like a heart that never healed, buried in my wedding dress. The altar faded into dark, the bells were cold above my head. No one came to take my hand, only shadows dressed the dead. I traced your name across the veil, then watched it disappear like smoke, and every thread around my skin still remembers how we broke. Every prayer became a grave, every tear a last request, and now I sleep beneath your ghost, buried in my wedding dress, buried in my wedding dress, with your silence on my lips, all the love I could not save, falling from my fingertips. I was meant to walk to you, now I drown in emptiness, like a heart that never healed, buried in my wedding dress. If love was ever meant to live, why does it decay in white? Why do I still wear this sorrow like a promise stitched too tight? I gave the night my final breath, I gave the dark what hope was left, and now forever sounds like this, upright beneath the veil of death, buried in my wedding dress, still calling through the loneliness, all the words I never heard, echo in the emptiness. I was meant to walk to you, now I fade with every breath, like a dream they laid to rest, buried in my wedding dress. You left me here in white and death. I wear the veil you left behind, a thread of sorrow over skin. It falls like winter on my eyes and keeps the dying light within. The candles shake, the shadows breathe, the church is colder than before. Your name still trembles in the lace, like something cursed forevermore. This veil was meant for holy vows, for hands in love, for hearts unchained, but now it drapes around my soul, a sacred thing the dark has stained. pebbles crushed beneath my feet. I hear the bells, but not for love, only for the dead we used to be. I touch the lace across my face and feel the years we never had. Each fragile thread still holds your silence, beautiful, broken, and mad. This veil was meant to bless a life, to fall with grace, to shine with dawn, but now it clings like morning rain to everything that love has done. Veil of the damned, cover me in ghostly white, wrap me in the words we buried, hide me from the dying light. Veil of the damned, soft as sorrow, cold as flame. I was dressed to be your heaven, now I wear your curse and name. If I tear it from my skin, will your memory finally fade? If I let this white fall down, will I still remain betrayed? Or am I bound to this forever? A bride the dark refused to save, still breathing underneath the lace, already living like a grave. Veil of the damned, hold me through the endless night. Keep the ruins of our promise hidden underneath your white. Veil of the damned, cold against my final breath. I was meant to walk toward heaven, now I walk with love and death. Beneath the lace, I disappeared. We carved our names in fading light, like something time could never touch. The night was dressed in broken gold, and I believed in us too much. The candles shook, the windows cracked, the church was cold beneath the blue. I held the ruins of your vow, like love was something I could prove. But heaven closed its tired eyes, and silence fell where we once stood. I called your name into the dark and lost it where no answer could. Till death forgot us, till even ghosts let go, till all the words we swore forever turned to ashes in the cold. Till death forgot us, till no prayer knew our names, and I was left in white and sorrow, still burning in the rain. The veil was heavy on my skin, like every memory stitched in lace. Your shadow lived inside the walls, but never turned to show its face. The bells no longer sounded holy, the roses fell without a sound, and every step I took away still led me deeper underground. If love survives the end of breath, why did our step every dream we built.